green-white checker finish. Hamlin leads, white flag in the air. 2.5 miles to win number 4 in 2010 for Denny Hamlin.
Harvick's car is just a little too free to run up on Tony. Got a little bit loose right there in the middle.
Is Kyle weaving the car?
He had been cutting it.
Oh,
Big. Big.
Casey Kane gets turned around.
Yeah.
Greg Biffle involved. Mark Martin is there. No caution has come out. They're going to let him race back as Gurley piles in, and now the caution.
6. You knew that was going to be big when you saw the 9 coming back across the racetrack.
Denny Hamlin came here as a rookie in 2006. He won both poles that year and won both races. Career win number 12 for Hamlin comes in his 4th at Pocono. He wins the Gillette Fusion Pro Glide 500 presented by Target.
Keselowski got the lead after Kyle Busch had to fight off Jimmy Johnson on a late restart, and the white flag is up. There's 1 lap to go.
Looks like Jimmy's going to get by Kurt Busch. Still side by side. The position that this will put Brad Keselowski in. He's inside the top 20 with this, and then having 2 victories. He's still got a long way to go, though. He's got to go through the tunnel turn and turn 3. Yeah, but I like my chance with him. See Kurt Busch fighting back with Jimmy here. If they touch coming down the back straightaway.
That could get ugly.
It's getting ugly.
It's getting ugly. Wow, that's a high-speed part of the racetrack to be doing that.
Maybe a crossover move coming right here. Yep. Or into the rear bumper, one of the 2. See Jimmy's car smoking.
Maybe he's got a little fender damage in on a tire. While up front, the story of this one is going to be the young man who came back from a terrible crash on Wednesday of this week and has gutted out a win at Pocono Raceway as Kyle Busch tries off the final corner. He'll come up 1 spot short. How about Brad Keselowski winning at Pocono?
That's impressive.
What he's driving about right now.
The bigger thing for Joy, I think, is the pressure that is on this kid to go out and perform. And I do believe, like Larry said, Darlington was a huge boost. I thought he ran a great race at Darlington. Got in the wall there at the end and still came back and managed something out of it. So I think when you look at Dale Jr., as we said before, drove his way back to 8th. That's as far as he can get. When you start racing against Kenseth and Boyer and Hamlin and those guys, it gets tough at the end of the race because they're not giving an inch.
Joey Logano got the white flag last time by. Less than a lap to his 2nd career win. Jimmy Johnson now closing in, trying to pass Tony Stewart for 3rd. What a day it's been for the 5-time champion.
And Jimmy Johnson, 2 speeding penalties, a lap down, makes it up, wave around, all this stuff, and comes back.
They do it all the time.
And that's
amazing.
And it's like we said in the beginning. Where has Jimmy Johnson gone? Not anywhere.
Welcome back to the top of the board. Joey Logano in his rookie season won for the first time June of 2009 at New Hampshire. Back to victory lane today. It happens at Pocono.
You are the real deal, brother. Woo, thank you. That is awesome.
Junior for 3rd. How about Kevin Harvick in the top 10? He had that pit road speeding penalty. He has battled back as we see the white flag. Less than a lap remaining for Jimmy Johnson into turn 1. Ryan Newman underneath Kyle Busch as they come off of turn 1 and head down the long pond straightaway. It's a nice battle for the final position inside the top 5.
Wow.
Kurt's trying to make it 3 wide at the tunnel turn.
He thought about it.
Newman completes the pass. Jimmy Johnson opened the season with a win in the Daytona 500. He's been consistent all year long. Got a victory at Martinsville in late March. His 3rd checkered flag of the year coming at Pocono. Jimmy Johnson does it today.
Well done, my man. Well done. Coming outside here, watching 16th.
Leaders in turn 3.
Man, that 2 car is good in the corners, but that 88's pretty good on the straightaway.
White flag is out, and they are saluting Dale Jr. at Pocono, 2.5 miles away from his 2nd win of the season.
The strategy that these two guys employed to get to this point of the race, to get to that last pit stop, to put themselves in position, then to have trash on their grills, both of them, and to fight to try to overcome that. This has been an exciting race.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been a runner-up twice here at Pocono. Top 5 in both races a year ago.
And it too drove it up off the tunnel.
Driving it in. Did as well.
Off of turn 3 for the final time.
You got it, bud.
He won the season opener at Daytona. Second checkered flag of the year for Dale Jr. at Pocono.
Good job. Awesome car. We didn't have the best car, but y'all did a good job, man.
Also slow on the track. Now, will the 18 be able to hang on? Or has someone played that fuel conservation mode better? 1 lap to go. The white flag in the end for the 18's out. And he's very slow. He's trying to make it all the way around. He might be slowing way down just to let the guy behind him catch up, because it's Matt Kenseth who was 16 seconds behind him.
He has 15 seconds. He can push the clutch in, coast when he can. But, Jeff, I don't see it accelerating off the corner. I think he's completely out of fuel.
He's out. He's shaking it, trying to get gas. The guy behind him, Matt Kenseth, could steal it.
Stay on the track. Stay on the track. 16 seconds.
Yeah, stay on the track. You can't use the access road. You have to stay on the racetrack. If you use the access road, you shortcut the corner.
But here comes Matt Kenseth, the yellow car coming up behind him. Matt Kenseth could steal this one away, or he's got Brad Keselowski behind him that could take it as well if Matt Kenseth can't hang on. Kenseth takes the lead away.
Kyle Busch will not make it back to the start-finish line. He will not make it.
Matt Kenseth has a win already this year, has won twice at Pocono. Can he add to those numbers? Will he have enough fuel?
Good job, buddy.
Matt Kenseth is going to win at Pocono.
Yeah, that is great.
The question now is how bad.
As the Olympics will kick off on Friday with the opening ceremonies, and race leader Chris Buescher leading his first laps. And take a look at this. The caution has come out. Fog has rolled in so badly in turns 1 and 2 that people can't see that straightaway. So the caution has come out. Chris Buescher is in front. The possibility of Chris Buescher winning this race is definitely very real right now. Dave?
Hit him credit, because not only did he stayed in the game, they had a little trouble, they had a damage, had a flat tire, had to come to pit road, had a speeding penalty, Jeff, but they persevered, and there you go. And what you get for having a great pit strategy is a bath in victory lane.
Yeah, we talked earlier about Chris Buescher. You know, he took a step back to go into a team that wasn't quite as competitive after being the Xfinity champion. But think about Bob Osborne. He was at Roush Fenway. He was the crew chief. He was Carl Edwards' crew chief.
On the right adjustments and driving by everybody.
We just saw how many times the 18 team has had adversity and bad luck and problems as they got close to the finish of the race when they weren't able to finish and capitalize on a great car. Less than 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. He makes it through turn 1. Kyle Busch now with almost a 6-second lead over Kevin Harvick. And you mentioned it, DJ. This team, it has been a team effort putting together a great car at the right time. They won stage 1. They battled back. They used pit strategy. They stayed out on the racetrack as long as they could with just 25 laps to go left in the race. They came to pit road to put on 4 fresh tires. It has paid off. Kyle Busch continues to be the fastest on the racetrack, and more importantly, Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono. What a performance.
Hang in there this year, guys. I'm proud of you. KB, you're the man. Momentum's building, brother. Momentum's building.
Short sheet, but so does the 21 car.
Cole Witt makes it to pit road, no caution.
Well, look how early Kevin Harvick can get back to the throttle. Gains on through the center, but Blaney does a nice job carrying that speed off the corner.
White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Well, he let Blaney really drive into the corner. Now Nice job off of turn 1 for Ryan Blaney.
Capped him a little bit. Got to get across this tunnel. If he gets across the tunnel, he's got it made.
The calm voice of spotter Josh Williams for Blaney.
Little loose.
Here he comes. He's looking. He's looking.
Oh, Harvick had to get out of the throttle a little bit. Almost got in the wall.
400 miles. It's going to come down to one corner. That flat turn 3. And Blaney beats Harvick back to the gas. Harvick looks slow, and here they come. The winner at Pocono, Ryan Blaney for the Wood Brothers.
Wow.
What a race.
Wow.
I'm sorry you can't talk, Bob, but I'm so proud of you today. Love you.
Out front, gapping the field, Kyle Busch coming back to the white flag. One more time around. Successfully through one. Kyle Busch a week ago, out front at New Hampshire, battling against Kevin Harvick. Harvick thought he had the better car, decided he'd move the 18 out of the way with 6 laps to go. Kyle Busch not letting anyone near him on these final laps. He has checked out as he goes down Long Pond straightaway for the final time, entering turn 3. A year ago, he ended a winless streak that had been 36 races. Now, as he comes out onto the front stretch, Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono again.
Boy, second place is going to be the race. As here comes Martin off turn 3 with a 1.9 second lead. The white.
Hey, Mike, it's a win for Martin Truex at his home track.
One of them.
One of his home tracks. Well, he's got a little ways to go, but.
Look at the dust up for second, though. Larson, Busch, Harvick, all right together. And Keselowski coming right to them.
I mean, we have some guys that are running. Keselowski running 5th, Blaney 6th, Almirola 7th, Jimmy Johnson 8th. Look at Logano. He hadn't been in a hunt all day.
Yeah, he was a lap down at one time. Great fight. That's why they're up so high in the points. They're so good at fighting their way back to a good finish.
The tri-cornered racetrack has now given us a tri-cornered battle for the championship. Defending series champ Martin Truex Jr. wins the Pocono 400.
Fighting Kevin Harvick.
And how about William Byron in the 24 also coming into the mix? The big question now, do they have enough fuel to get all the way back to the start-finish line? One more lap around. Hamlin, Jones, Truex Jr., 1, 2, 3.
Here they come, final time off the end of the front straightaway. Does everybody have enough fuel? Further back, almost down, onto the apron is Kyle Larson. Larson trying to regroup as Denny Hamlin brings him off turn 1 for the final time this afternoon here in Pocono.
Headed toward the tunnel turn for the final time. Denny Hamlin, all 8 cylinders still hitting here. Still got the fuel to keep this car going. His teammate, Eric Jones, also close on fuel right in his tracks as they exit the tunnel turn. Everybody's still up to speed.
The long racetrack, though, still time to run out of fuel. Will these guys have enough fuel to get to the end? Denny Hamlin has this race in hand as long as he has enough fuel.
Right behind him, Eric Jones looking for his first ever win in the Cup Series. But Denny Hamlin is going to be the spoiler today. His 34th career win.
Nice job. You damn right, Denny Hamlin. Way to go, babe. We're proud of you in this.
Here in Victory Lane in a couple laps.
The white flag waves over Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1.9.
That's the gap to Keselowski.
Boy, I mean, to me, these guys have put together a pretty flawless day. I mean, they lost some track position, but otherwise they have been flawless throughout this day.
I just think a lot of the experience that Kyle has in the trucks and in the Xfinity cars, and with this engine package where you got to stay in the throttle, that's the way those other vehicles are. I think it really pays off for him.
Last lap by, he was still the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 of a second over Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Pocono 400, his 55th career win, tying Rusty Wallace for 9th on NASCAR's all-time win list.
55 wins, and he's still a young man.
And use that clean air and gain on Kevin Harvick, but where and how is he going to make this pass? Through the tunnel turns, pretty much one groove. He's going to lose a little time to him here, but let's watch in turn 3. I saw Denny Hamlin now trying that bottom groove to get that clean air. Nope, he's going to run right in his tire tracks, use that traction compound. This is going to hurt him on the exit. And you heard him have to get out of the throttle a slight bit as he got tight.
And here they come to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Hamlin looking for Pocono win number 6. Harvick looking to win here for the first time ever.
See Denny running a little bit lower line. Not really closing that gap enough. The only thing I see happening here, Mike, is Harvick's going to have to make a mistake in the tunnel turn. I just don't see Kevin Harvick making that mistake in these last couple of corners.
Harvick did break the draft going down Long Pond straightaway. Hamlin unable to gain ground in the short chute for the final time and onto the front straightaway. Kevin Harvick at Pocono finally is a winner.
Good job. Way to do the strategy. What a turnaround. Great job, guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Harvick is getting closer due to traffic. 1.9 is the gap. As you see on our scoring pylon, 1.84. Coming off turn 3, something at the top of the day with lightning and rain I didn't think we'd see. The white flag. 1 to go, brought to you by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, Mike, I really thought this race was going to, even when we got going after the rain delay, it was going to be a shorter race than a full-length race. Pretty amazing.
Not counting the road courses, it's the longest last lap in NASCAR. 2.5 miles around the tri-cornered Pocono Raceway.
Boy, Denny Hamlin, what a season he is having, coming off a strong season. Just came up short for that championship last year. Is this the year that maybe he can get that done for the first time? But he loves this racetrack here at Pocono, Mike.
And Denny Hamlin is going to tie Jeff Gordon as the all-time Pocono winner with 6 checkered flags at the Tricky Triangle.
Well, when you start your rookie season in your career,
How much more adversity you want 2 days and still run second and win one, huh?
how about this 3 wide for 7?
Buescher in 21st. Or Jones now in 21st. Buescher has made the pass.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. 2.5 miles in front of Kyle Larson, and what a historic day it will be for him.
They've all come differently. He's dominated some. Road courses, high horsepower, low horsepower, different style racetrack. This racetrack, unlike any other, and he had to go get the lead back in the closing laps.
Kyle Larson trying to join the legends of NASCAR. Only 8 before him have ever won 4.
Oh, he's got a flat tire. The left front tire's flat.
It's down. He's going to go into the wall. Kyle Larson in the wall. The 48 of Bowman's going to get by him. A flat tire for Kyle Larson. And now Alex Bowman is going to win at Pocono.
Unbelievable.
Here we go.
Kyle Busch needs to back it way up.
11's coming to pit road, so Kyle Busch now takes over the lead, taking the white flag.
One more white flag.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Does he have 2.5 miles of fuel?
Jeff, you mentioned it. Pitted 1 lap later. Could that be the difference? We will see if he can finish this lap.
Save it.
This lap can be really slow.
7.5 seconds in front right now of Kyle Larson. Larson, slow.
Chastain's out.
Chastain, yep. Up in the middle of turn 1. Kurt Busch is on pit road.
Kurt Busch ran out. Can Kyle Busch find the fuel for a half a lap at Pocono?
Max saving. Mid-long pond.
Now he's 8 seconds in front of Larson and still under power. Kyle Busch, what a day he's had. Can he make it all the way?
Max. Still out. We got it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono. Single cars spinning coming off of turn 3.
Got to give a lot of credit to Gabe Hart and this whole team, though. They have improved this car throughout the race. I don't think he had this kind of pace early in the day.
It's 1 lap to go.
White flag, one more.
Presented by
no
Credit
run.
One Bank. 2.5 miles in front of Denny Hamlin. Does he have enough gas? They think he does.
.3,000-foot long back straightaway, headed toward the tunnel turn. Comfortable lead.
He's through the tunnel turn. Now 1 more turn.
No gain.
And half of that long straightaway until he sees the checkered flag. It would be his 3rd win of the 2022 season, but more importantly, it would be career win number 49, tying him with Tony Stewart. He's going to win at Pocono again.
Great job, team. Good work.
Close the gap. Oh, there's a spin. The 41 of Priest is around. No caution yet.
Contact. No, he's not going to make contact with the inside wall, and no caution has come out.
Reddick to the inside for second.
It's 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
Drag race down the front straightaway for second place between Reddick and Truex. The 41 still sitting there, not refired.
Now he gets going. Trying to get going. You see the flames coming out of the exhaust of the 41. He can't get it refired.
They need to throw a caution right here.
The caution does come out. That will put Denny Hamlin in victory lane. Win number 60. And the crowd not happy.
That's the right thing to do. That is 100% the right thing to do. You cannot let those cars go by him sitting in the racetrack like that. You just don't have a choice. We all hate it, but there's no choice right there.
I don't believe that's what they're booing.
Way to go, guys.
I don't think that's what they're booing, buddy.
Well, I hope not.
No. I mean, that was the right call. The car can't be sitting there. Somebody gets turned around coming out of that tunnel turn. You can hear the fans frustrated.
Win 50 comes at the boos of Pocono fans. The crowd.
You almost want to turn the radio off because you don't want to hear caution, right? You're going to be safe here in just a few hundred feet.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
All right, now, no mistakes. As a driver, that's what you focus on. It's not about lap time. It's about not doing anything silly.
Fiance Gianna, and you can tell she's nervous. Deep breaths there as she watches down Long Pond straightaway for Ryan Blaney. Marty mentioned it. 11 career wins for Blaney.
Get home, split the street.
And through 3 for the final time.
the driver of the 12, looking for win number 12. It's going to be the second time he'll see the checkered flag here at Pocono. Ryan Blaney wins again in 2024.
Good job, Timmy. Good job, man. Hell yeah, boys. Let's go. Good job, driver. Good job, team. Proud of you guys. Great strategy, man. We need to go mine. Awesome job on that, man. Really good. Super proud of you.